Hey guys, so today I want to check out the brand new 4.4.1 KitKat update on the Google Nexus 5. So this is a brand new update, especially focuses here on the camera on the Nexus 5 to make it much better than what it has been. So that's the first thing that I want to check out here. Now, of course, in this video it's going to be kind of hard for you to see any quality, so I might do separate videos, just taking some videos and taking some photos. But then again, it might not be super interesting if I don't have the first or another Nexus 5 with the other version, so you can see the difference. But it should definitely be an update and a way better improvement here. So you can see 4.4.1 KitKat inside of here. So let's just bring up the camera, the first little thing here that people want to see. So I also have heard that they should have improved the speed, how quick you're taking photos. Of course, you can zoom in here as well. And then of course you can just go back like this and take a look at earlier photos here. That I've been trying to take. One thing I want to say about this UI and everything here is that it's very quick, very nice performance overall. And let's just move on here. Check out the little camera app here, or the phone app actually. I mean, it is actually a phone, and you can see here this is how it looks when you go into the dialer. Has a bluish theme here. You see I don't have any missed calls or anything. Yeah, I'm so emo. Add 2-second pause. Oh wow, that's interesting. So you can try there to call, but there's probably not going to be anyone that is going to respond. It's pretty interesting how they replace Hangouts or the normal. Let's see here, where is that little app that usually is on phones. Let's see. Let's see here. Sometimes I get kind of blind when I look for something. I have a hard time finding it. But it seems like they completely have removed that other, they completely replaced this area where you usually like text people. What is it being called? I'm gonna check here on my Xperia Z1 what it usually is being called. Yeah, your messaging. They completely removed the normal text messaging app with Google Hangouts, so they definitely want you to use that. You can see here Google Chrome, how it performs. This could be kind of interesting to see here. That it's probably still is having some issues here that I don't think is small issues. It's actually like big issues for me personally. I'm not sure if it should be like this or if there's a way to fix this. And that is when you're inside of the browser, you can see they kind of loads up the page over here. And when I zoom in, okay, it seems like they could have improved the speed a little bit here, but you can still see that the Google Chrome browser, it's not super fluid. They can fix it a lot. I mean, they can make it so much better in terms of performance. Just look at Samsung's own TouchWiz browser. It is so amazing in performance, but this one is very laggy, I would say, in terms of performance. They should definitely fix that. Definitely, because it is kind of annoying. And I might do some more browser test videos and comparing it. But you can see here that when we zoom in and stuff like that, if I buy this device, it has like Snapdragon 800 and all that. I don't want to have a browser that is like slow from time to time or kind of is laggy. It doesn't have the Google Chrome. Also, I don't think it has any reading mode, which is a little bit weird, because almost every single device out there have that right now, or at least from my own experience. The tab system though is amazing, of course. Very cool tab system here. Of course, if you double tap or hold in here, you go up to Google, and you can use quickly start searching for stuff and use Google Now. What's up? Why doesn't it want to work? Random. Could be because of the new Formula 1, maybe. It could also be, I did see one thing here. If you go in here, get Google Now, maybe I have to activate this. Yes, I'm in. Google Now, of course, is Google's own way to bring out different cards, things that's happening all around you. Like if you read some news, you will get some news card here about those specific areas. If you like stocks, you'll see stocks. If you go with the train, some specific times, you usually will see that inside of here. It's pretty freaky how good Google Now is. It's pretty amazing actually how good it's working. So you can just click on customize here, and you can see here how do you usually get around. So let's say you are walking, and then here you have some questions that you can respond to, and they kind of can make it a little bit better and more optimized for you. Interesting. It's kind of weird there that it doesn't want to work. Oh, it also seems like it will swipe immediately from the normal home screen here to the left here. Kind of a little bit like the HTC One, which is a little bit interesting. You, of course, have your stuff that's going on here. Some quick widgets like Wi-Fi, brightness. And I kind of find this a little bit annoying because I'm used to Samsung's smartphones that you quickly have it already in here. Now I need to tap one extra tap there. I personally find it a little bit annoying, and yeah, I just find it a little bit annoying that one thing here also, that if you want to disable something, you need to hold it in instead of just tap. It just feels like it's easier to tap. If you tap on it, it will immediately open up the app, which is, I find, a little bit weird and annoying. It's not super bad actually. It's not super bad, but they could definitely probably work a little bit more there on that little thing. And here you go. Here we can see how the gallery looks like. You have this like grid view, or you can have this film strip view, which looks pretty cool. And I want to say that overall, this system works amazing in terms of speed. These 2 days or 3 days now, I've been trying it out. It actually is an amazing operating system overall. I just want to find a better browser, maybe some better widgets or some better ways to enable and disable stuff. There's some weird things, like if I don't want a screen to rotate, then I have to go into tap, and then I need to go down to display, and then I need to auto rotate screen. I need to go in here. Why do I need to go this far just to have this auto rotate screen? It feels like that's a feature that most people use a lot. So why have they like complicated that process? You can see you only have one live wallpaper also, which is a little bit weird. And let's see here if we can go back. You can see the stock wallpapers here on this device. Of course, I've already been going over them in other videos, but they haven't updated this with anything cool and new. But one live wallpapers, it's a little bit weird that some devices a few years back had way more in there. Just find that a little bit awkward. Here, if you want to, let's see here. Yeah, of course you do have a multitask button here. This is also a little bit weird. I think that if you want to close all apps in just one tap, there's no way to do that. Same with Apple iPhones. There's no way to do that. You can do that on Samsung devices. And I just find that also a little bit weird. I mean, it would be nice to have one button to just close down everything. And then I also do appreciate this thing with Samsung devices, that there's a quick way here to go in and check the storage and all of those things. From my experience, there's no way to do that on this device. And it kind of sucks here that Google Now doesn't want to work. I'm really not sure if it has something to do with my Wi-Fi. Oh my god. It's gonna be retarded to type in a password in this video. Because, you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, we just have to skip that. We just have to skip that right now. But Google Now, amazing. I mean, it's one of the key features that's really making this device wonderful here. Let's see here. You of course have this wonderful app here, cool timers and everything. And I love when cool things is already integrated nicely, like a timer and all that. And that you can have a lot of multiple alarms, which is also pretty nice. You can see when I go back here, it will bring these things up here. One thing though I never understood, if I stop this little thing here, oh, now it wants to remove. Nice. Okay, let's throw that one away. So that is the clock app. Actually works amazing. We do have the calculator here, which of course just very straightforward. It comes in every single smartphone out there. It also works very nicely there. You do have Google Earth and Google's own Google Drive, which is of course amazing if you want to store stuff in the cloud, that you all get all of these things like Google Settings, Google. A lot of focus here on Google, which is pretty nice. Keep, or you have a reminder app here, which actually looks pretty amazing as well. So you can add a quick little reminder, and what you can do here is you can customize it. You can remind you have a time reminder here tomorrow. You can also change color on it to and then it seems like you can take a picture here as well to bring some more attention here. Great stuff. And then you can just go back there. Now we have a reminder. You can also record your voice, it seems, and to add multiple reminders there as well. So just a very nice operating system overall. Very nice. But there are some of those weird things that I think with the correct tweaks, it could really become an amazing operating system. And I love to see the progress of Android. It's getting better all the time, especially the widgets here. If you need to quickly upload something, you just add this Google Drive widget, and it looks pretty cool there. And then we do have a ton of other widgets as well. Mainly if you're into the Google world, that you probably are inside, then this is pretty amazing. Google Music. Google Music, of course, has been launched now in more regions that you can upload your own music, kind of like a Spotify competitor. It also works pretty great here. So it's a nice version of the operating system here. That is pretty awesome. I want more ways to be able to customize the device. I want to be able to have more control over the battery life. It feels like the operating system is a little bit weird in the way that they are hiding some things, and I just want to have quick access to be able to customize it more, not have to go and tap so much. It feels just like a tapping on a lot of things here, but you should have to check it out. I mean, it's a great phone, it's a great operating system. So yeah, just quickly look here.